All right, let's get right into it. So Drake, the other day, January 3rd, released the Fighting Irish freestyle. Not really a song, just him releasing a post, I guess you could call it, of him reciting lyrics of a message to his former friends and haters, and mainly LeBron James, which is why the track was named Fighting Irish. I don't know how I didn't pick that up during the reaction, but I'm not the biggest LeBron James fan. I didn't know what his high school team's name was and all of that. So throughout most of the record, Drake is talking about being betrayed by LeBron, by DeMar and his other friends, but mostly LeBron, right? He's talking about LeBron, and these lyrics right here is where the problem starts. He says, on the second verse, he starts, and ninjas cried the blues for you saying it wasn't malicious, talking about we family. Well, I'm not the cousin to visit. God forbid we ever got to tarnish your public image. Now, those lines have led to a lot of speculation as to whether Drake is going to try to reveal something about LeBron James that we don't know that would tarnish his public image. Now, LeBron James is an NBA player. They move around. He has been very good friends with Drake, which is why Drake put out this I'm not friends with you anymore letter, so to speak, in this quote unquote freestyle. And I believe he released it this way because he literally probably is not speaking to LeBron James. LeBron James and the company have probably tried to reach out to Drake to maybe talk, do an interview again on the shop, that kind of thing. And Drake is like, no, you are a traitor. Now, to me, with LeBron and DeMar DeRozan, Drake has to consider that DeMar is from LA and LeBron plays for LA and his whole family is in LA. Now, I don't think they would be in any danger if they sided with Drake or just stayed out of the battle or the beef. But especially with LeBron playing for the Los Angeles Lakers and now DeMar is playing for the Sacramento. For the teams, they don't need LeBron coming out to a hail of boos because he seems to back Drake during a battle with Kendrick Lamar. That's something that could possibly happen, not like us, and this battle and the movement towards Kendrick Lamar was that big, especially in Los Angeles. Now, Kevin Durant, another basketball player, if you don't know, and there's plenty of other athletes that tried to back Drake during the battle. So why he's picking on LeBron and DeMar DeRozan, I just don't think it's a good move, especially with LeBron. He's playing for the Los Angeles Lakers. It would be a problem at games with heckling and things like that and people just turning on the Lakers. It could go that way, right? If LeBron backed Drake, because Drake is not the most popular person in the world right now. So I don't understand why he's throwing a hissy fit. But let's get into some of Drake's Instagram shenanigans. We know that Drake loves to throw little subliminal messages out there on Instagram. Loves to do it, right? Can't wait to do it. Matter of fact, most of these big artists love to do it. So this picture here, this image of these wires has everybody pretty much confused. There's a lot of theories about it. Now, my father is a retired contractor. I have helped wire many homes and buildings before. These 4 wires are what will be called a 3-phase wiring set for a switch, a 3-phase switch, so to speak. Let me say it right. Now, the color coding, the brown is not American, right? They use brown in Australia. They probably use brown in Canada. They use brown in Europe. But anyway, let's not get too nerdy into the contractor talk or the electrician talk. So showing these unplugged wires to a switch goes back to the 616 in LA verse. The second verse where Kendrick says, KTW, know the wires in your circle should puzzle you. Now, this is Drake unplugging the wires. That's what he's showing. So he drops this freestyle, I think shortly after, I think the next day after he made this post in his IG stories. So I think that he's pretty much hinting at he probably has records for everyone he feels switched on him and everyone who he thought was telling on him, and they were the wires in his circle that Kendrick alluded to. Now, also, Drake is real shifty with narrative spinning, right? So he could also probably try to make it seem like maybe LeBron or DeRozan were some of those snitches and wires in his camp, people who were friends with him who kind of told on him. I could see that coming because if you look at the way he set up the battle with Kendrick and the way he was going to make it look like everything he said about Kendrick was true, this is the kind of narrative spinning Drake does. He's in a tough position right now, so I think everything is on the table from a strategy standpoint as far as rehabbing his image and throwing dirt on other people's names. He made that clear in the Fighting Irish lyrics. Now, for me and my advice, if I was Drake, I would bomb on some of the other artists that he had an issue with during the battle. Leave Kendrick alone. I've said that plenty of times. You don't really have anything on Kendrick Lamar as far as I can tell, and I don't think you can make anything stick to him either. But also, the further you push towards having a problem with Kendrick, the more people keep digging into what Kendrick said about you, and the things about the daughter have resurfaced. And this is what I'll say. First off, Drake having a possible daughter, it's not totally out of the realm of possibility at all. Because while the battle was going on and I was doing my videos, and this is early, this is May, while we're in the thick of things, a lot of people, quite a few people, more than I expected, sent me information about Drake having possible children, not only a daughter, but there was people from Houston, there was people from New York, there was people from Los Angeles that claims that he had children there. So where there's smoke, there's fire. Again, that's not proof of anything. There's rumors in the streets all the time. But from what people sent me and showed me and links that they led me to and things like that, if I was Drake, I would just let it go. I did a part 2 to Meet the Grams that I'm saving for the membership, but I've edited it several times because, well, first things first, Drake and them are suing. Okay, the lawyers are out, and he should do that to protect his image. But also, this can get out of control and bring in a lot of people who didn't bargain for the attention that they may get. And I think Drake has to realize that when he keeps digging into the battle and not moving on from it. If you do have just other family members in general out there, he mentioned his half sister in this Fighting Irish freestyle. You shouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Even if he feels that the sister did not hold him down during the battle, or they have a bad relationship, keep them out of it, because you really don't want everybody digging into your family any more than they already have, I think, in my opinion. If he has other children, that's between him and the mother of those children. It really has nothing to do. He doesn't have to tell us all of his kids. Celebrities don't have to tell us about their whole family history and all those kind of things, right? Yes, he denied it. Okay, that's his right to do, I guess. That's Drake being Drake, whatever. But I think he should really, 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 really think about keeping this music. Go at the people you think you can beat, which there are a few of them that you can, that had a problem with you during the battle, and just try to rehab your music career. Quit worrying about the rumors and the gossip. That is not going away. It's not going away. But if you paying attention to 2025, there's going to be plenty of other big headlines in the news. Shout out to Skip Bayless and Fox Sports. And Drake, you should just lay low, work on some good music, release some good music, and let that be that. Let me know what y'all think about all this and what he should do in the comments below. If you haven't already, hit that like button for me. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. Share this video. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We're almost at 10K subs. Let's push and get to that 10K subs by the end of the week, if we can. I would appreciate it. And thank y'all as always for watching and supporting this channel. We really appreciate it. And as always, we out.